Go for it.
Okay, this is a microphone placements for drums again. Alright, placement of microphone when recording drums. I sort of found out that like people said firstly that like the sort of bigger the room you're recording, the better the sound you get. I'm not sure how true that is, but just read it. Use a dynamic mic for most of the drums, for most parts of the drums, such as the snare, bass, drum, and sometimes the toms.
It's okay to go over it again, Greg. It's fine.
The dynamic mic functions in the same way as speakers, but just like the opposite way around. This type of mic is good for picking up mid-range and is also strong enough to take the occasional miss it. Okay. Kick drum, we got the AKG B112, is a specially engineered diaphragm to create a solid and powerful response below 100 Hz. They're very robust and well made. Pictured where it'd be placed, it said like sort of 6 inches inside, then sort of move it around to pick up the best sound that personally you want. Okay. Toms, best to use the Sennheiser 421 or the Shure SM57. When people feel that SM57 doesn't have enough bottom end, have to remember that the phase relationships with this positioning top and bottom. And that's a picture of how you can make it up. Okay, the hi-hats. Needs to be a good clean mic with a good top end, so people usually use a condenser mic. Tips I found was hiding the snare drum behind the hi-hats, so none of the snare gets picked up, like the parallel patterns. People have said that they prefer to use the AKG 451 for recording the hats. And the snare, you need high end for the snare, or low end. Shure SM57 is again the most common mic to use to record the snare drum. Snares can be mic'd from the top and bottom and can give more depth to the recording. The mics are aimed at the main impact area and the centre of the snare in the diagram.
Okay, questions for Greg? Ooh, let's think of a question. Okay, so I asked someone earlier with the hi-hats in your diagram, same thing again. Like, why would you mic it up from the top?
I'd have thought it'd just been to get the like all over sound of it, for the sound. Yes.
Okay, one thing to think about, especially with drums, is that there's a lot of air being moved when you hit those. That's generally why condenser mics are a bit too sensitive. So Joe mentioned you can't really put those inside a kick drum because the amount of air moving in there, you're just going to get a distorted signal. So in the same way, if you mic up a hi-hat where they close together, you're just going to be pushing loads of air into the diaphragm, which is generally why they're mic'd from above, not from the side. Just something to keep in mind. Cool, thank you Greg.